Hello, Merry Christmas. I've just spent a great time with my son and his family at Butlins. This is the Christmas PJs, and this is my beautiful granddaughter. Who could ask for anything more? Well, I had to leave my son on Christmas Day due to a mix-up with drivers, ferry bookings, customs paperwork, and it's now Boxing Day, or St Stephen's Day if you're in Ireland, and we're heading to Algeciras to ship into Gibraltar. This is a T1 form. Now, we are outside Europe. Technically, Gibraltar is outside Europe, so we are just transiting Europe. So we're going on a T1 form, which means it should be clear all the way through. Now, for some reason, whatever I have on has to clear in Algeciras, and then I have to catch a ferry to Gibraltar. I think it's probably the condensed milk, but I'm not actually sure. So I can't use the land border between Spain and Gibraltar. I know that. Thanks to a friend that has done this job before, I'm up this strange back alley at the clearing customs agent. It definitely looks very dodgy, but they were the nicest people that you could imagine. So helpful. Really tried to speak English because my Andalusian isn't great, but really nice people. So although Algeciras is a bit of a strange place, very Moorish, very Moroccan, it's the gateway to Africa. It's a really nice place to walk around. So while Angel, the guy's name, is sorting paperwork out, we'll go for a walk round. Yeah, you have to have your wits about you, same with any big town, and it's a port, and it's actually a nice place. It's easier actually to ship through Algeciras to Gibraltar than it is to go over the land border, because those guys know what they're doing. Obviously it's full of Moroccans. This is a Spanish trailer pulled by a Moroccan unit versus a Moroccan trailer pulled by a Moroccan unit, but we have security. Now, in my other video you'd noticed that I said I hadn't put my security locks on, so this is just explaining them. These are the original Scania screws that I've taken out. What they do is hold this door system in place, the door handle and everything in place. So all that does is hold them there. These screws came with the lock, but you can no longer get these locks, which is a real shame, and my friend actually engineered some more. And all this is a very old lock. It goes on 4 series and a R series. I don't think it would fit the S line, but I'm sure some clever person could work it. And all it does is hang on there. So you've not drilled any holes, you've not changed anything, and when you shut the door, it just means that they can't get at the lock. Now yes, if they wanted to get in, all they'd have to do is break the window, but the plan is that they'd go somewhere else that's easier to do. And to get into it again, you just put the key in, pop that up, slide that back. It's my door, not the lock, and pull the thing open. My door's dropped a little and then you just push that back, and then when you're sitting inside, or when you're rounding about the lorry, you just take it off and the door opens and shuts properly. And then if you sell the lorry, which I've done over the time, sell different lorries. These locks have been on 2 4 series, 3 4 series and 2 R series. So I know, a bit tatty paintwork. The driver before me didn't look after it. We'll get there. But yeah, these were invented by a guy from Banbury. They're called protector doors, so you can't get them anymore, but he himself was a driver, and he designed them for all different lorries, not just the Scania. Not quite sure of the technicalities, but for some reason him and the wife split up, which is then the company went. But it's a real big shame that they don't, somebody hasn't, it might be a patented thing or something, but somebody hasn't come up with something again, because they're absolutely brilliant. And if I had a pound for every driver that's asked me about them over the years, I wouldn't be driving. But it's just a shame that they're not made anymore. Very simple, very easy. I know Swains of Stretton used to use them all the time on all their lorries, because unfortunately the security on Scanias just isn't good. I know the DAF system has got the DAF has an optional extra, and the system, it goes somewhere into the door up here, and then you just slide it across and it goes into here, so that means people can't get in and out. But as far as I'm aware, there is no Scania system that is the same, unless it's some sort of optional extra on the new ones. But they're brilliant things, simple, brilliant, and if anybody ever finds them, say, I know Swains of Stretton, because my friend worked there for a while, he managed to get me some ones. It works exactly the same on the other door. I've got two that open each side. You used to be able to get them so they'd open the driver's door, and it'd just be a dead one on the passenger door, whether you're right or left hand sided. But big shame that nobody's doing them now. Well, that's the security advert over and done with, but this is Algeciras, and as much as I have nothing against the Moroccans, this is Algeciras and the gateway to Africa. You have to be careful. I nod at them, they nod at me, but even I am not brave enough to use the shared toilet or the shared showers. Now, moving on, I've decided to go for a walk up the town. Perks of the job. To get a menu in Spain at the moment, you have to scan these and show your COVID pass. You can, when I'm sitting, waiting for something to eat, you can see the old buildings here by the fact that they have exterior wiring. All this is, even in the most modern buildings, they were built a long time ago. They look modern, but they're actually not, and you can see this wiring on the outside. A very, very historic place. And I have to say, I enjoyed my time walking around. A lot of Moorish things, a lot of colour, a lot of African influence, but I really, really enjoyed the time walking round. Yeah, it's just interesting, and this is the perk of the job. This is just outside the port. I actually know as much as you do about this guy, apart from he was an absolutely brilliant guitarist. So I've googled him, and you'll see a bit of information about him. I did take the photos of the actual thing that's there. There's something, the information there, it's something to do with like a little tour of Algeciras. I do recommend trying to walk around this place. Very historic. Yeah, be on your guard, but then be on your guard if you're walking around London or Birmingham. But really interesting place. Well worth spending a bit of time in. I've had 42 hours off, plus, but 42 hours parking securely in port of Algeciras has cost me €17. Okay, there's no shower. Well, there is a free shower and everything. I'm not that brave, but it's unbelievable when you think how much it costs you to park in the UK. This is a little bit complicated because apart from my colleague that has done this job before, nobody in Algeciras actually knows where the ferry from Algeciras to Gibraltar is based or is going from, or all they can see is Tangiers and Ceuta. But we'll find it. We'll go around, and it's just a kind of working it out as you go along. That is the thing I love about the job. It always gives you that freedom to sort things out as you go. Not entirely sure that I'm going the right way, but maybe the lady at security will be able to help me, or not is the thing. So, we've made it to the right area. I'm told by somebody that the boat we need is the Cattecut. I know. Try not to think of Viking. But they did have Viking safety equipment on board. Yeah, I know. Try not to think about that. This is odd. Maybe it's because it goes to Morocco, but these shelves are above the toilets. Maybe to stop you hiding things? Not sure. But we have breakfast of 2 eggs and a chocolate muffin, and we need to prepare to get off. So I didn't load this trailer, and all I can say is, who puts the clip on the wrong side? It took me ages to get the bars out. Good morning, welcome to Gibraltar, dipping at Leslie's. Although there is nothing big about Gibraltar, this is a very small place. So those that park by the side of me, the mopeds, go over like dominoes when another lorry wants to get past me. But it's a good view. You can see the holes for the cannons which protected Gibraltar against the Spaniards over the years, and really nice people at this place. They even gave me a box of chocolates to say Happy New Year. So after tipping Gibraltar, I came out and decided to get a shower. There was no rush. These show you what the showers in Spain for lorry drivers are like. Yes, it cost me €4. I could have paid for a shower kit, which is what it says here, for €7, but the place was absolutely spotless. I could not have asked for anything better. So, did the jib and everything, and made my way over to Valencia. I'm loading the ice cream here again on Monday, so this is Sunday. So, decided to make myself some American pancakes. The difference between American pancakes and English pancakes are they're a little bit thicker. So what I do is when I'm at home, I have a cup that my son used for protein drinks. So it's got a little round filter thing in it that you pour through, and then so I put the flour in, a tiny bit of bicarb just to give it a bit more body, and take an egg with me. So you have, it's just a little beaker, so you have half flour, same amount of milk, and then just break your egg in and shake it. Some countries do have these mixes that you just add milk and then you just shake them, but I can't find them near me. Whether it's just an American thing or whether they're, I'm not sure, but we don't seem to have. They must have some sort of dried egg in them, I'm guessing. Anyway, they come out nice, and this is just a treat on a Sunday morning. I had some apricot jam given to me when I was on the ferry from Algeciras, which I've kept, so I'm going to have that with these. I'm not turning this into a cooking channel, but it just is nice to say, you can do these things. I do a lot of car camping. I converted my RAV4 so that I can sleep in it, and a lot of these what did I do there? A lot of these recipes and easy cook things are from people on YouTube that do it when they're out. Good guy in New Zealand that I watch, AB Camping, him and his dog go all over, and it's just interesting things. I'm not a vegetarian, obviously, because I eat eggs and milk, but as somebody said on the radio the other day, I'm a meat dodger. I don't eat red meat, and I eat very little amounts of turkey or chicken or bacon. Every now and again I'll fancy a bacon sandwich, so I'm not a vegetarian, but just a meat dodger is what I say. But just to have something nice on a Sunday morning makes a change. Let's see if I can do better with the next one. One of the keys to this, by the way, is don't put the oil in the pan. Just wipe it round with put oil on a piece of kitchen roll and wipe the pan with it. That way your pancake doesn't go all soggy. And yeah, it makes for interesting eating by the side of the road, and it takes minutes. Yay! Almost. What better way to start a Sunday morning? Pancakes, tea, and sunshine. who could ask for anything more? Hello, I'd like to thank you for coming along with me on this journey, Gibraltar tipped and all that. Came back up into Valencia to load, and had a problem with the printout on the fridge, so and they won't load the ice cream unless I have the printer, actual bit of paper. So anyway, got it sorted in the end. But shout out to CNC Refrigeration in Nottingham. Brilliant. She came and did it. She put me a new printer on the side of the road, and thank you very much. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, like the video, and you will ring the little bell. You will get notified when I'm about next time. Thanks for watching again, and thanks for everybody for all the good wishes that I've had, and all the messages and the DMs and everything. Thank you, it means a lot. See you next time.